calm.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Modify My Home. Today we're going to be building some Blu-ray or DVD shelves. We're going to be doing 2 assembled units so that we essentially have about 4 foot high of shelves that we're going to be assembling. Similar to last time, we're literally just going to be utilizing a nail gun, measuring tape, and wood. So I went to the local hardware store and picked up 12 foot by, I think it's 5.5 inches wide, which is like the exact width or length of the DVDs, and like 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch thick. I got 2 pieces, so 1 piece basically equals 1 shelf. So I got 2 of those, and then I picked up the 2 foot by 5.5, and I think a little bit thinner in the width for the side bracing of the shelves. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how to assemble these. Full disclosure, these are 3 foot long, and I intend for the boxes to basically be 2 foot tall by 3 foot wide. And I did go ahead and take the time to get these all perfectly measured out to be the exact same length, as well as sand up the edges to make them nice and smooth so that they're ready to go for a finished product. So let's go ahead and assemble. Alright, so first things first, what I did was I took the 4 shelf pieces and have braced them together so that I have a nice 90-degree and I don't have to worry about the angle being slightly off. I just used some vice grips. I don't know the exact name, but they've got flat edges instead of the aggressive teeth. So now I've got that done, and this is essentially in place. We're just going to staple down the side braces to the very base of the shelf. And repeat on the other side. With the base assembled, we're now going to transition to the top of the shelves. So with that top in place, now that we've done that, I can make measurements on the sides. These are 24-inch pieces of wood, so I measured it so that we would have 8-inch sections. So I'm just going to go ahead and make those measurements, mark it, and then go ahead and assemble. Alright, there we have it. The shelves are all assembled. So last thing to do with these is just going to take the time, find a good paint or stain, and finish up the product. I'm going to go ahead and finish assembling the second set. We have our finished 2 assembled shelves. So you can see I did 2 separate units. This way it can be modular. Again, this is just meant to hold DVDs, Blu-rays, things of that nature. You can put decorations on it. Alright guys, so finished staining the shelves just like we did the table. What I wanted to do was actually update you and show you what I've decided to do differently. So initially I was going to stack them. They looked kind of funny. So you can see they just kind of go like halfway up the wall. I felt like that was a little weird. So what I ended up doing instead was I took the shelves and I got command strips. And as you can see, I've got them sprawled out across the back of it. And these are rated, I think 4 sets are like 16 pounds. I basically figured it out to be, you know, however many Blu-rays on a row, multiplied that by 3, and figured that the command strip should hopefully be able to hold all that. So it's not really something I think that they recommend per se. We're gonna find out and see how it works.
Does that wall look good, or does it look random? Comment below. Well, you put that picture there, so it looks weird now. Never mind. Don't comment below.
That? Because it's uneven. So that is our finished product. You can see we've got floating shelves now that much better fill the wall. So now we just gotta put the movies up, right? So we were basically done with all of the stacking and whatnot, and I figured I would give you guys a quick little update and let you know command strips are not a good idea. Rip.
10 out of 10 would not recommend.
Oh, I think it would have been okay if like the wall was flush and all the command strips could attach, but some of them weren't really attaching, so... Well, I think that's a great representation of how not everything goes the way you expect it to in life. Nothing's perfect, even though the internet may make it seem so.
Don't leave any hate. No hate in the comment section. We don't want to see it. Because you know there's going to be that one person who's like, oh, you guys are so stupid.
Yeah, right. Okay, thought the command strips were a clever idea, but definitely not. Kind of ended in disaster. That one fell already. This one started to fall. Luckily, I heard it, so I was able to run over and hold it against the wall and get Melissa to come help me before it totally fell and destroy the shelves and potentially other stuff with it. So definitely have to go back to the drawing board on this one, and we'll show you guys, I guess, whatever I come up with next. Alright guys, finally back. We are finishing up the shelves. So as you can see, I've already got one hung up. I went to Lowe's and picked up some different hardware after the previous incident. So I'll show you what we got going on. I picked up some L brackets, which help kind of add some rigidity to the shelves, and then these little keyhole pieces. And what I'm doing is I've got some screws in the wall. This one, there's actually a stud back here, and this one is like a 100-pound drywall anchor, so I've got one there for that. Same thing down here, and then in the stud over here. They definitely feel way more sturdy. I'm gonna put this one up, and we'll start loading up the shelves and show you guys the finished product. Alright guys, there it is. Check it out. Room to put stuff underneath, plenty of room on the shelves for stuff to go on it, for the media collection, decorations, you name it. And they have that floating look, which is super cool. So, lesson definitely learned. Command strips did not do the job, or I think they could have if it was a flat surface, but as I found out, this is not flat. It's got a little bit of a concave to it, so that kind of made it a little bit more difficult because the command strips weren't all attaching, just some. So that being said, not a big deal. Went to Lowe's, spent a couple dollars, got the right stuff for the job, and there you have it. Some really cool floating shelves. So hopefully you guys like this video. Definitely hit the like button if you did. Feel free to subscribe if it's your first time to the channel. I like to keep things interesting content-wise. This is a little bit different. I typically do more automotive content, so that's the main thing you'll see on the channel. But that's going to do it for this video, guys. So peace out. I'll catch you in the next one.